Welcome to Lesson 10 from Chapter 14. This lesson is about lines of symmetry. And symmetry means same. So a figure has line symmetry if it can be folded over a line so that one half of the figure matches the other half. This fold line is called the line of symmetry. And for this lesson, you should have this paper in front of you. This paper has the printed out shapes that I will be using in these lessons. So take a moment, pause the video, and cut out these shapes on the lines. Now for me, I printed out this hexagon, but it's not exactly right. So when I fold the shape, I had to trim it down a little bit. But start out cutting it as it is, and then I'll talk about how you need to trim it. So pause the video, cut these out on the line, and then bring it back. Okay, determine whether the sign at the right has line symmetry. If it does, draw the lines of symmetry on the figure. So that means that we need to know if the figure has line symmetry. Can the figure be folded in half so that it matches? Okay, so let's fold it in half vertically. Vertically means up and down. So let's try it. Just a little scrap paper on the back. Ooh, does this side look like this side? Yeah, they look exactly identical. Look at that. So yes, it has line symmetry. It has vertical line symmetry. And it says, if it does, draw the line of symmetry. So I'm just going to draw a dotted line on basically where I think the middle is. All right, let's see if it has any others. Well, I have a good guess horizontally. It might have line symmetry. Let's see. Oh, and it does. Look at that. Just right, basically. I mean, it's not perfect because it's paper, but basically down the middle, we have line symmetry down this white shape. This side looks like this side. See that? The white matches the white. The black matches the black. Okay. These are the same. So it has horizontal line symmetry as well. Let's see. A circle, it generally has a lot, but let's see. If we fold it this way, yes, the shape can fill over, and yes, the shape matches, but look at the image. Look how this white and these don't match. See that? These do not match up. So yes, if you just look, the shape can be folded in half, but if we look at the image printed, no, this does not line up. So it only has two lines of symmetry. Okay, so now you need your pentagon that you cut out. And it says some figures have more than one line of symmetry. The pentagon at the right has 5 lines of symmetry. Notice that the arrow ends that are not labeled are the other ends of the arrows that are labeled. So one, they're saying if you fold it down the middle all the way, you have 1 line of symmetry. So let's try that. 1, fold it down the middle. And we open it up, and yep, sure enough, it's the same. Okay, then they're saying 2, it could go, basically we're pretending that now, instead of this being the top, now this one's the top. See that? If it's in the center here, just like they did, it's going through a line here, which makes this the top. So let's try that. Fold it over, and you know what, sure enough, look, they look the same. So now we have top one. Okay, and then look, oh, what if we pretend that this one is the top, this side? So if we fold it over, sure enough, yep, look, those are the same as well. So you should be doing this with me. Okay, so make sure, if I'm going too fast, pause it, do this with me. Okay, what about this one? Yeah, if we make this be the top, we fold it, yep, sure enough, now this is the center. All right, and the last one. And yep, so we're saying from here to here, there's one. From here to here, there's two. Because remember, this goes dotted on, so this is really the same line, and this is really the same line. Continued. We have this one here, 1, 2, 3, and it continues. 1, 2, 3. This one here. And it continues just dotted, dotted, dotted down here. Oops, I kind of missed it a little bit. And this one here. We'll just make it dotted over here so we see it's the same line continuing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solid lines, and the other sides are just the continuation here. So there's 5 lines of symmetry in this pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Some figures do not have any lines of symmetry. The trapezoid at the right does not have any lines of symmetry. So it's saying, let's try to fold this. Well, that doesn't look the same. It's not the same. Let's try it diagonally. No, that's not the same. No. Okay, so there's no lines of symmetry here. There's no way to fold the shape that it would be the same on each side. Okay, flip it over. And now we have, it says circle the figures that have line symmetry. On those figures, draw all the lines of symmetry. So let's see. Let's start with a square. Well, let's do it vertically. Yep, they're the same. Okay, so let's draw that in, the vertical line of symmetry. Okay, horizontally. Yep, looks the same on both sides. So we have a horizontal line of symmetry. All right, let's try another one. Let's try diagonally. Yep, look at that. So we have a diagonal line of symmetry. And let's try the other diagonal. Yep, same. So we have another line of symmetry. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 lines of symmetry. So the square has line of symmetry. All right, now this is the one that might be a little off. This is a hexagon, but depending on which version of the sheet you got, this got a little stretched out. So what I had to do was fold it so that it would be perfect, and then trim the edges so that it would give us this perfect hexagon that it has here. So if you're folding it and it's not quite lining up, you can trim it down to size a little bit. So the hexagon, this is a 6-sided figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, if we fold it down the middle, yep, it's the same on both sides. So horizontally, yes, we have a line of symmetry. So that's 1. What about vertically? Yes. So that's 2. Now here's the interesting part. It's kind of similar to the pentagon, where this point and this point, if you fold it diagonally, watch this, then this is going to be able to fold nice and evenly. So if you put it across like this, and if I just change the paper around, you can see this side matches with this side, this corner with this corner, this top. Okay, so that's the third line of symmetry. All right. And then if we could do it on this side, and it makes sense we'd be able to do it on this side. So we could make this be our top and cut it, and you'll see that this corner and this corner match, and this corner and this corner match, top and bottom. So that's another line of symmetry. Okay, so we have our vertical and our horizontal, and then our 2 X's. Is that all? Well, if I kind of look at it this way, though, couldn't I fold it across here and have these 2 match? And this be the center and this? So look at it like this. Could I make this be my center and fold it so all the corners touch? Yes, I can. So that makes another one. That's 5. Well, if I could do it on this side, can't I do it on this side? This corner and this corner, this corner and this corner. Match them up. It might not be exactly perfect as you're folding it, but you should get the idea. So, yes, this and this side, and then these corners would match up, which makes another one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines of symmetry. 6 lines of symmetry for a hexagon, which is interesting because here we had our pentagon had 5, and a pentagon is a 5-sided figure, and it had 5 lines of symmetry. Now we have our hexagon, which is a 6-sided figure, and 6 lines of symmetry. Now all triangles, a lot of triangles are different, but this triangle has a right angle and a really long top and a short bottom. So when I try to fold it, it doesn't work. I can't really get it even. Even if I try to get it even up here, this side is still super long, and it's not even. If I do it this way, there's a tail. So no lines of symmetry here. No for the triangle. And let's see about the heart. Well, the heart. Oh, nice. Right down the middle. Vertical line of symmetry. But let's try that horizontal one. No, right? This is not the same on each side. If I try to do it diagonally, no, this is also not the same. So only 1 for the heart, only 1. Okay. Well, I think we've done enough drawing and folding, but the way you'll prove that you did the flip in class is you need to bring these folded figures to class and lay them out. And if I see the folds of the lines of symmetry, then I'll know that you've done the activity as well. See you in class. Have a good evening.